Hello there, and today, which I guess it's been a while since I put up a video, but today I am going to show you one of my new games and one of my favorite games. This will definitely be a favorite for anyone who likes Star Trek, because as you can see right now, I am going through a warp drive. This is actually just footage of me playing the game. I am not recording this as I speak. Anyways, this is a lot like Star Trek because right now I am a captain of a ship, and I am in charge of a 5-team crew, that's including me, and there are 4 other classes. There is the pilot, the engineer, the weapons expert, and the scientist. Each of them play different roles in keeping the ship intact, and that little monitor I just looked at, that actually is the scientist place. That other one I just looked at was the weapons place. And then we have these other things. These are suits. These are what you use for climate changes in planets, which I'll go over in a little bit. But, crap, that's my train of thought. Anyways, yeah, you can go on, we're on through warp drive. We're going to a different sector at the moment, which, this is a very in-depth game on, like, this engine room right here. All this can be interactable, and is used to show the stats of the ship. Like right there, that's how long it takes before we're out of work. But we're going to a planet. And that's the other crew's quarters. They all have their lockers. I took the scanner because the scientist is not going to be using it because it's a bot, which is one of the cool things. You don't have to have 5 friends to play this. You can play it by yourself with bots that will do everything else for you. But they won't really go to planets or follow you around, sadly. I'm hoping they add something like that in the future, but I guess that takes away the point of having friends. So, you know, right here actually I'm scanning the enemy, because that's also one of the things I found really cool, is you can scan the enemy to see what they're using, if they can detect us, which they can't in this situation. And I'm looking at what weapons they have, because that little shield thing there, it's already set to the correct one, but if they were using physical weapons, I could switch to static, and they'll do more defense against it. But, looks like you can't see the stats up in the top right corner. In the top right corner, there typically is the stats of our ship and the enemy's ship, and I actually didn't have to attack this ship, but I chose to do so I could show you guys what the combat looks like, which I found this combat to be really cool, because, you actually get to use the cannons, and you get to use all of these really cool gadgets and stuff to help you either help you against them or help you against them and to bring down their stats. For instance, actually in a few seconds after using this turret, I'll go over to the scientist's little monitor place, and he has a little thing where he has programs that you can use, and they will either help us or they will damage or stop them from doing something. Like that, I just used the Flanax virus, disables their shield regeneration, so when their shields are down, they can't regenerate. And the other one I have set up there is going to boost our shields, so we don't take hull damage, which, when your shields go down, self-explanatory, the hull will take damage, and when your hull's damaged and completely gone, then you are. But those little terminals, those have the turrets on them, which these turrets are interchangeable and can have different weapons on them. My ship that I'm using right now has 2 laser turrets and a main cannon. The main cannon can only be used by the weapons specialist, but the 2 laser turrets are used by anyone else on the ship. So there are 3 people using these turrets right now, and we're attacking this drone, which doesn't have anyone on it. But it's a CU drone, Colonial Union. There are 3 factions: Neutral, Colonial Union, and WD Corporation, which I can't remember the abbreviation for that. But you can actually bring down your reputation, that's what I'm doing right now, against the CU, because originally I was neutral, so I wasn't on anyone's team, so they didn't actually care about me. But now, whenever I go to a different sector and there is a CU drone or anyone on the CU team, they will probably be mad at me if they find me. But luckily for me, this ship I'm using is a stealth ship, so they won't be able to see me unless I want them to. But, yeah, I think we're about to see the ship explode. Let's get in there. Oh, you can barely see it. In the top right corner, there's this little red flashing. It's the enemy ship's stats. I'm sorry that the camera appears to be shaky. That's actually not how I recorded it. But the game is a little bit laggy in the frame rate could be better, but this is an early access game, so I can't really expect too much. And right there, that actually is the targeting system, so I can set the AIs or anyone on the ship to have priorities to what to target on the enemy ship. And depending on what you hit depends on what catches on fire, which is one of